Do you understand your Medicare summary notice? This is not a bill, so this page shows what services were billed to Medicare. It is not a bill itself. Always check this statement before paying a bill, and only pay the amount on the provider's bill after you are sure everything is correct. Okay. Under Service Provided and Billing Code, you're supposed to read this information and ask questions if you don't recognize a service. Mistakes happen, and you are the one who knows what services you received. Also, the mistake may be on everyone else's as well. A $9 duplicate charge returned $1.37 million to Medicare when one woman in Iowa noticed and reported an error. It looks like under the columns it shows what was charged and what was approved and paid by Medicare. Medicare generally pays 80% of what they approve, and you owe the remaining 20%. If you go to a rural clinic, they may pay the provider more than was billed, but you'll still owe the same 20%. If your provider does not accept Medicare assignment, you may owe up to 15% more. Under the maximum, you may be billed part. If this says you owe zero, you owe zero. Do not pay a bill when Medicare says you owe zero, and never pay more than what you see in this column. They say if you do not recognize the provider or the date, ask questions. If the information is incorrect, it could mean someone has stolen your identity or is a simple mistake, but it needs to be corrected even if there is no charge to you. Routine electrocardiogram, EKG. Yes, I remember getting one of those. Medicare processes over 5 million claims a day. You are more likely to find fraud or errors by reading your statement and asking questions if you do not understand a charge. The services should be easy to understand and would line up with your bill. It looks like 2 services were denied. If services were denied, it may be an error, and you could pay more money out of pocket if you do not question something you do not understand. It would be a red flag if the denied service was also from a provider you do not recognize. Notes for claims above. It says to always look at the notes section of why services were or were not covered. Okay. Under C, it says my claims were sent to my supplemental insurance. Make sure the supplemental insurance is correct. If it is not, and you haven't read your MSN, you may pay a doctor bill you don't owe. And finally, why my claim was denied. If a service is denied, call your provider first. If you need help understanding what to do, contact your local SMP. You may need to file an appeal, or it may be a simple mistake cleared up by a call to your provider. Now that wasn't so bad. I really think I understand how to read these now.